Let me start with something uncomfortable. Most people who say, "I'll never be wealthy," are mathematically wrong, but psychologically convinced. And that distinction is everything. Because wealth is not destroyed by math, it's destroyed by belief systems. Look around you. You'll see people upgrading cars, upgrading apartments, upgrading lifestyles, but never upgrading their financial architecture. And then they say, "I just don't make enough." Here's the thing. The S&P 500 has averaged about 10% annually over the long term. After inflation, closer to 7 to 8%. That means money grows, predictably, quietly, relentlessly. The real question is not, can money grow? The question is, will you consistently feed it? My name is Brian, and I spend way too much time thinking about how psychology shapes financial outcomes. If you're someone who feels behind, or worries that it's too late, or believes wealth requires genius-level investing, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if it changes how you see money. Because today, we're not talking about hype, we're talking about reality. The $700 a month strategy that quietly builds millionaires. Let's break this down slowly. $700 per month. That's $8,400 per year. Over 30 years, $252,000 contributed. Now assume an 8% annual return, compounded monthly. So after 30 years, you don't get $252,000. You get roughly $1,043,000. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Let's zoom out. Scenario 1 to 25 years old. Invest $700 a month until 55. Result, EMZEB. Scenario 2 to 30 years old. Invest until 60. Still around tilde, $1M. Scenario 3 to 35 years. Hold invest until 65. Still potentially $800,000, $900,000. And that's with conservative assumptions. No stock picking, no speculation, just broad market index funds. Now here's what most people don't realize. The first 10 years feel almost pointless. So if this works, why don't people do it? 3 reasons. 1, present bias. Humans overvalue immediate comfort. $700 today feels powerful. $1M in 30 years feels abstract. 2, lifestyle inflation. Income increases. Spending increases faster. Raises don't build wealth, habits do. 3, emotional volatility. Markets drop 20%. People panic. They sell. They interrupt compounding. Behavioral finance studies show investors underperform the funds they invest in by 1 to 2% annually because of emotional timing errors. That alone can cost hundreds of thousands over 30 years. This is where it gets really interesting. The biggest threat to your portfolio is not inflation, it's you. Let's talk about the $100,000 threshold. At $100,000 invested, 8% growth equals $8,000 per year. $500,000, $40,000 per year. At $1 million, $80,000 per year. At that point, money works harder than you do. And this is where psychological transformation happens. You stop chasing money. Money starts supporting your choices. That's financial freedom, not yachts. It's not Lamborghinis. Freedom of decision. Maybe $700 feels impossible. Fine, let's lower it. $400 per month. 30 years, 8% return. Approximately equals $600,000. Still life-changing. Or increase it. $1,000 per month. Now you're pushing $1.5 million plus. The principle stays the same. Time times consistency times discipline. That's the formula. Here's what most people don't realize. Wealth is identity-driven. If you identify as someone who isn't good with money, you won't follow through. If you identify as a long-term investor, your actions change. Stoic philosophy teaches control over reaction. Investing is applied stoicism. You don't control markets. You control contributions. You control behavior. You control patience. It's enough. The $700 strategy is boring. It won't trend on TikTok. It won't make headlines. But it quietly builds millionaires. And one day, you'll wake up and realize the strategy wasn't about money. It was about discipline. It was about identity. It was about becoming the type of person who thinks long-term. That's what builds wealth. If this shifted your perspective, subscribe, hit like, and start investing in the future version of you. Because wealth is built first in the mind, then in the market.